My name's Ethan Cole. I'm 27 years old, living in Los Angeles, California, USA. I work as a freelance designer, quiet life, small apartment, and a long history of trusting the wrong people. This story isn't about heartbreak, it's about revenge, cold, deliberate, and unforgettable. She walked into my life like a spark in gasoline, fiery, confident, and way too perfect. Her name was Chloe, 25, golden hair, blue eyes, that kind of smile that makes logic vanish. From the moment we met, everything just clicked. We'd talk for hours, laugh about stupid memes, and stay up till sunrise. I thought I'd finally found someone real. I didn't know I was building my own downfall. For months, we were that picture-perfect couple, inside jokes, weekend road trips, and lazy coffee mornings. I ignored the little things, her constant texts, the way she'd flip her phone face down. Love makes you blind, and I was walking straight into a trap. She said she loved me first. Those 3 words hit like a promise carved in stone. I should have known even stone can crack. A year passed. Things started to shift, subtle at first. Late replies, sudden study sessions, new makeup for no reason. I wanted to trust her, but doubt whispers louder than truth. Then came the Facebook comment. I'd written something cheesy under her photo. She looked stunning, I couldn't resist. But some random guy replied, calling himself her Prince Charming. My gut twisted. That wasn't friendly banter. I confronted her that night. She laughed it off, said he was just a friend from class. Her tone was too casual, her eyes too steady. I gave her a choice, him or me. She hesitated only for a second before saying, "He's a really great guy." That sentence shattered something inside me. I walked out. No shouting, no begging, just silence. Because sometimes silence screams louder than rage. Weeks blurred together. I tried to forget her, drowned in work, gym, anything to keep from checking her socials. But pain has a way of echoing. Then one evening, she called. Her voice trembled, full of fake regret. She said the guy used her and left. She said she missed me. I didn't believe a word, but I played along. That's when the idea was born. Revenge so precise it'd taste poetic. Enter Matt Vanguard, my digital ghost. I built him from pixels and lies, charming photos from a model's Instagram, a believable job, mutual friends, and the kind of confidence women fall for. Matt wasn't real, but his power was. Within days, Chloe added him back. They started chatting, small talk at first, then flirty messages. I watched it all unfold from behind the screen, cold satisfaction growing. Matt wasn't even nice. I made him blunt, arrogant, the opposite of me. Still, she kept flirting. When she dropped the word babe, Matt replied, "Don't call me that again." I laughed out loud. She was chasing a mirage, another fantasy. I realized then she didn't want love, she wanted attention. And this time I'd give her exactly what she deserved, the sharp edge of her own game. She told Matt about her night classes, her bus rides home, her dreams. She told me she was busy with extracurriculars, lies woven so easily it almost impressed me. Matt promised to pick her up after class in his luxury car. She believed it. I could almost see her waiting, makeup perfect, heart racing for someone who didn't exist. Revenge wasn't sweet yet, but it was getting close. The night came. She texted Matt, "Are you almost here? I might miss the bus." I made him reply, "Leaving work now, be there soon." She smiled in those little message bubbles, unaware of the storm waiting. Minutes became hours. Then I had Matt send. Got pulled over, I shouldn't have been speeding. I could feel her patience cracking like ice. The trap was closing perfectly. When the clock hit midnight, I dropped the final line. "Sorry, I don't date lying whores." Her reply came fast, panic bleeding through every word. "What are you talking about?" I sent the reveal. "This isn't Matt. It's Ethan." Silence. then a long, broken message of excuses and denial. I ended it with, "Start walking. I think you missed your bus." For once, she felt the weight of her own choices. The night she walked home, I imagined her heels striking pavement like echoes of every lie she'd ever told. 3 hours in the cold. Poetic justice for every minute I'd spent wondering why I wasn't enough. She texted me once more that night. I didn't open it. Some messages don't deserve to be read, they deserve to rot in the silence they created. Days turned into weeks and Chloe vanished from my world. I deleted her number, muted her name, but her ghost lingered. Every cafe, every song, every laugh reminded me of her betrayal. I told myself I didn't miss her, but revenge doesn't heal. It feeds. I started replaying that night like a film reel, each frame a reminder of how sweet control felt. People think revenge ends when you strike back. It doesn't. It stays, like smoke after fire. My friends noticed the change. I was quieter, sharper. They didn't know I'd built a ghost and burned someone's pride with it. A part of me wondered if I went too far, but then I'd remember her voice, calm, deceitful, saying, "He's a really great guy." That's when guilt turned back into satisfaction. One night, a message popped up on my screen. Her again. "Ethan, I just want to talk." I almost laughed. I ignored it for days. Then curiosity won. She said she'd been thinking about what happened, that she deserved it, that she was sorry. For the first time, her words felt raw, stripped of pretense. Maybe she really had learned something, or maybe she was just trying to soothe her guilt. I told her we could talk, as friends, nothing more. She agreed instantly, almost too eagerly. We met at a quiet cafe downtown. When she walked in, she looked smaller, like the world had finally humbled her. She smiled softly, said she'd been replaying that night for months. "The walk was awful," she whispered. I nodded, hiding the part of me that wanted to smile. She told me she hadn't trusted anyone since, that every time someone texted her, she feared it was another Matt. I didn't say it, but that was the point, to scar her the way she scarred me. Still, I felt something shift inside. Revenge wasn't filling the emptiness anymore, it was just echoing through it. Maybe the real punishment was her realizing what she'd lost. She asked if I was seeing someone. I told her yes, even though it was a lie. Her smile faltered just for a second. That flicker of pain, that's when I knew I'd won. But victory didn't feel like fireworks. It felt quiet, hollow, like standing in the ruins of something you built and burned yourself. Revenge gives closure, but not peace. When we left the cafe, she thanked me for meeting her. "I just needed to say sorry face to face," she said. I nodded, letting her believe forgiveness was real. But inside, I knew the truth. I didn't forgive her. I just outgrew her. The man she betrayed died the night she lied. The one walking beside her now. He was made from the ashes. That night I deleted every fake account, every screenshot, every memory tied to her. Revenge had served its purpose. It taught me how easily love turns into illusion. I poured myself into work, into silence, into becoming someone who didn't need validation from a liar. The scars stayed, but so did the strength. Months later, I heard she'd moved away. New city, new life. Good. Maybe she'd remember the night she waited under those streetlights, believing in a man who didn't exist. Maybe she'd remember the echo of my words. Start walking. As for me, I finally did too. Forward, not away. The best revenge isn't making someone hurt. It's walking past their memory without looking back. Time doesn't heal you. It replaces you. The man who once built fake profiles to break a heart was gone. I spent months rebuilding my life. Gym mornings, freelance nights, long drives with no destination. The silence that once felt heavy started to sound like peace. For the first time, I wasn't chasing closure, I was chasing myself. I realized revenge was never about her. It was about the version of me that needed validation, the one who believed love could be earned with loyalty alone. I buried that man quietly. Every scar she left became a reminder of what I'd survived, not what I'd lost. Pain, after all, is just proof you cared too much. Life started to feel real again. New clients, new friends, even laughter, the kind that doesn't feel borrowed. One evening, while editing photos for work, I found one of Chloe I'd forgotten about. For a moment, the memories returned, then faded. I didn't feel hate or sorrow, just nothing. That's how I knew I'd finally won. A year later, I met someone new, not online, not through filters, just real. Her name was Lena, an artist with paint on her hands and honesty in her eyes. She didn't ask about my past, she asked about my dreams. And for the first time, I wanted to share them. She didn't heal me, I did that myself. But she reminded me what trust could look like again. Sometimes I still think about Chloe, not with anger, but curiosity. Where did her choices take her? Did she ever stop lying to herself? I'll never know, and that's okay. The truth is, I don't need her story to end to write my own. My revenge wasn't the trap I set for her. It was the man I became after she fell into it. Forgiveness isn't a gift for them. It's a release for you. I forgave the boy I was. Desperate, jealous, hurt. I forgave myself for loving someone who never truly existed. And in that forgiveness, I found something deeper than revenge. Freedom. The kind that makes you breathe without remembering pain. Lena once told me, some people are lessons, not losses. It stuck with me. Chloe was my greatest teacher. She taught me the cost of blind trust and the value of boundaries. I don't hate her anymore. She was just a mirror showing me everything I needed to outgrow. Every night before bed, I write one line in a notebook. Be better than yesterday. It's not about being perfect. It's about progress. There's peace in knowing I don't need to destroy to feel powerful anymore. Power now means calm, restraint, and the ability to walk away without a word. Revenge was my fire, but growth became my light. The same hands that once typed lies to expose someone now create art, design, and stories that heal. Life has a strange symmetry. It takes from you to teach you. I learned that heartbreak is just the price of becoming who you were meant to be. If Chloe ever stumbles upon this story, I hope she understands. This isn't hatred. It's a goodbye written in honesty. She gave me a reason to break, and I found a reason to rebuild. Once a cheater, always a cheater? Maybe. But once broken, sometimes stronger forever. And that's exactly what I became.